Hello, I'm Paddy O'Connell, for many years a commentator here at Eurovision, but enough about me. Look at these stairs. This is one of the things I always remember. Every commentator is a long way from the bathroom. Come up here. Every year you have to climb higher and higher and higher. We're going to go meet some of the commentators, find the secrets of commentary, ask about the pitfalls. Imagine you're halfway through the French song and you need to go to the bathroom. Some of people are not going to be able to make it down these stairs in time. So look now how high we've come. Jan, point the camera down there. The cameraman is, I'm afraid, a bit afraid of heights. So he wants me to hold it. He won't go any closer. There we are, look down there, that's how high we've come. Now let's try and get the secret of one of these booths. Here's little Australia. Now, it's a lovely little country, but look what they've done in there to their box. They've completely festooned it with all the flags they can find for their special brand of neutral commentary that they like to do. So here we are, hello, I've got my own light. Here we are in one of the boxes. Now let's just have a look down here. This is how it all works. These buttons keep your microphone on when you need, off when you don't. A big pitfall is to leave the microphone on and say something like, oh, I'm exhausted, can I have a cappuccino, or worse. So you have to remember how to turn the microphone off with these buttons here, which illuminate to say when it's on and when it's off. On air, mute, you can mute your microphone like this. On here, you see the feed that we at home get as viewers. You're meant to watch that, but obviously the temptation is to watch the main show out of the window. Jan, look out of the window. Go and have a look out the window. So the key thing is, what are you going to watch? The big tip is to say what's on the screen here, because this is what all of us who are viewing at home see. But when you, oh look, as if by magic, look what's happened there. So you've got to say, look at the size of the stadium, 35,000 seats, is it full? You know, what about these seats, are they empty? Down here, what's this? When you look out of the window, sometimes you can't see what the camera sees. So a lot of the commentators tell you, this is your guide, not what's out of the window. But enough from me, let's hear what we hear from the men and women themselves as we meet some of the commentators here in Dusseldorf 2011. So here I am in the press centre, delighted to find a friend of mine and the Austrian commentator Andreas. Hello Andreas.
Hello Paddy.
You're preparing, what are you doing to prepare?
I'm on the internet like anybody else.
Do you write your script in advance?
Yes, I do. Well, part of it. I try to think of things that could be funny, / informative, / ridiculous, and then I write it down, and if I come up with something else, I change it.
What's the best tip for preparation? Prepare too much or prepare too little? Do your viewers in Austria like you to be spontaneous?
I didn't ask them, actually. What do you think?
Well, Andreas has a big mid-morning show on ORF in Austria, and it has many listeners. They know your personality. You are normally joking with them and trying to deliver facts at the same time.
Yes, that's like the thin line that the EBU has thinks it's not a very thin line, it's a very strict line, because it says in the rules, don't make any fun of it. It's just deliver very serious information, which I do.
What is some of the worst memories you've had? Have you ever had a disaster?
Yes, actually I remember quite well. It was on Tuesday.
Ah, yes. When you have technical problems, how do you keep in touch? How do you know you're still on the air?
Well, that was part of the problem. I didn't, which was not the fault of Le Mesdames et Messieurs or Germany, but the problem in Vienna. They didn't call me. I do have my mobile phone because the landline didn't work either. Everything was broken down. You're
reminding us you're quite lonely in there. Sometimes it's not clear if the viewers in Austria even know you're alive.
Yes, you know by the comments they give next day, but there's no feedback.
It's very hot in there.
Thank you.
Well, wherever. Well, obviously, Andreas, you have that problem wherever you go. But in that little box, frankly, it's sweaty.
I heard that too, but in mine it wasn't. Actually, it was very cold because there's mine is in the beginning of a long row, so I might get all the air that they maybe.
It's meant for the whole row.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not hot.
To the Austrian box. If you're hot, come to the Austrian box.
Good. Is that a new song title? Is that the Austrian entry next year?
Yes.
Now, before you answer that, I want to ask you about going to the bathroom. It's a long way.
It is sort of a long way. Well, it wasn't during the rehearsals because every bathroom is locked up. There's only one bathroom, and it's commentator bathroom, and it's very far away from my box, and it has only one pissoir and another thingy. So,
right, and there's 43 countries here. Are you drinking during the contest?
only hard alcohol, because it doesn't take that much liquid to get. No, I don't drink at all. I drink a coffee before, then I go to the toilet, and then I try not to drink too much.
Finally, do you love it? I asked you your worst memories, and I've asked you how difficult it is to go to the bathroom. These are trivial and stupid questions. Do you love it?
Sorry?
That's your telephone. But do you love the contest? Do you love commentating?
I do love it, yes, yes. I mean, I actually, last year when we didn't take part and we didn't transmit the whole thing, I was sitting on my couch at home with friends having a party, and whenever we made some, where was it last year? I can't remember.
Oslo.
Yes, thank you. When there was a...
He's the expert commentator from Austria.
I'm so tired. This is really hard work this year. It's 2 semifinals and a final. And I've never worked this much for Eurovision. And I'm not sure if I like it. So the answer to your question is no, I prefer to sit at home on my couch. No, it's fun.
Yes. Andreas, thank you for taking time to talk to us. And you can catch Andreas in Austria on ORF in the daytime, or here if you're watching him on the television. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Wiedersehen, and tschüss. Thank you very much. We've come here because this is the first year for one commentator from Denmark, your new commentator. He's behind the flag. Let's see if I can interrupt him. Hello. 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 Will you talk to us from the Eurovision website?
Oh, perhaps.
Oh, how lovely. Welcome.
Thank you.
We understand this is your first year as a commentator.
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yeah, I'm Ole Tøpholm. I'm the Danish commentator, and it's my first year in the job.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's amazing to be in Eurovision paradise.
Eurovision hell. And are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because at this first semi-final, all the technique was crashing down. And that's why this was the Eurovision line to Denmark,
okay, so
this iPhone.
Okay,
so 2 hours with this for the Danish viewers.
So you had a few problems, and you found that you have initiative.
Yeah, and when I can handle first semi-final with this one, I can handle every situation.
Denmark is one of the most feverish fan countries in the Eurovision, and a winning country in many years.
Denmark, yeah, we are the best country, and we are going to win this year.
He's a commentator. Are you allowed to have favourites? Can you tell the Danish viewers, I like France, I don't like Austria? Can you say that?
I am not going to tell which songs I'm not like, but I like to tell when I like a song. At the first semi-final, I was in love with the Finnish entry and the Icelandic one. You know, Denmark and Iceland, we love each other at Eurovision.
There's a lot of love at Eurovision. Yeah. And where are you? Have you worked out? Can you leave the box if you need to answer the call of nature? Can you leave and go anywhere to the bathroom?
I haven't tried that yet.
Okay. And
perhaps I will find out tonight.
Is it very hot in there?
Yeah, it's a Finnish sauna.
It's a Finnish sauna.
Yeah, it is.
The Danish commentary box is a Finnish sauna.
Yeah, I think that.
That's a very good quote from Eurovision. But mind you, the Danes and the Finns, they're used to very high temperatures at home, and it'll be no problem for you. Finally, what's your best hope? Do you want to come here until you are 90, or do you just want to have one successful year?
Well, Eurovision is my life, so I will be back next year.
Thank you for talking to us, and good luck.